Synergy is real TV, broadcasting across Trinidad and Tobago on Flow Channel 15, Digicel Play Channel 16, Massey Communications Channel 15, Green Dot Channel 112, and Blink B Mobile Channel 16. Across the Caribbean, find us via your local cable provider in Barbados, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, Antigua, Grenada, and more. Log on and watch us online live across the world on YouTube Live and Facebook Live at UB Synergy, The Real STV, and Breaking Dawn social media profiles. Or get totally social live with us via Instagram and Twitter. Synergy Entertainment Television. Evolving, participating, and making the difference where and when no one thought we could. Synergy TV is real TV.
Wow. Welcome, Trinidad and Tobago, to the program, The Hot Seat. Today, we have as our guest, you know who? I'm sure you don't know who. But today on The Hot Seat, we have none other than Mr. Boxo Potts, who should be here for 5 o'clock on The Hot Seat. Would he make it? Or would he fake it? You know how we afraid the hot seat. He discussed with me that he wanted to talk about the by-elections and what the PNM should do and what the opposition should do and what he is going to do. So today, it should be some good conversation. But if he ain't come, you know what? I got to deal with him. Because you know what? He has talked big and bad. But is he really big and bad? So to start the program today, let's start with a word of prayer. Please join me. Oh, heavenly loving Father, as we come before your presence today, thou God, I thank you, God, for the food I eat, the air I breathe, the water I drink. I thank you, God, for this house, the buildings, the country, everything, thou God, that you have given to us. I thank God for the food we eat, Father God. Bless us in a special way. Bless the leader of the opposition. Bless her, thou God, and the opposition. Bless the leader of government and bless the government. And may they always understand that they must put country over party. Bless us this day, I pray. Bless every citizen of this country. I don't care who they are, Father God. Just bless them, heal them, cleanse them, deliver them. Give them strength of character, strength of purpose. May they have integrity, thou God. May we all have integrity. These blessings I pray. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Amen. So TNT, what next? You know what next? It's time for the great words. You know the great words, right? You know the great words. Are you ready? Are you ready? Come on, TNT. Come on, TNT. Say it with me. At the count of 3, say it with me. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. I love my country. Love of country. Love of country. Ladies and gentlemen, there was a gentleman who I brought into the politics. Before that, he was a community activist, and he would tell the nation when he called on the various radio stations that I, Harvey R. Borris, brought him into the politics. Today, I just came from his burial. I came from the church, Jesus Elam Christian Center, 3rd Avenue, Barataria, where he was laid to rest, and where persons came. 2 pastors spoke on his behalf, including Pastor Austin, Desmond Austin, who actually grew up right opposite Maki Padmore. Both pastors believe that before Maki Padmore departed this earth, he gave his life to our Lord and Savior. Both pastors are of that belief. So, ladies and gentlemen, I ask the question. Maki Padmore departed the earth. Maki Padmore, properly stated, MacDonald Padmore, or MacDonald Maki Padmore, born the 8th of August, 1947, buried or departed this earth the 14th of July, 2018. The funeral service was held at Jesus Elam Revival International Assembly, 3rd Avenue, Barataria, and it was today at 2 p.m. I saw many persons from many radio stations there who came out in their large numbers. Many of the talk show hosts and also callers were there from various radio stations, including the person who got up and said a few words on behalf of the callers of Trinidad and Tobago, Mr. Porter Spain, who got up and spoke about Maki's life and his involvement with the Callers Association, that if I can take some credit, that I formed over 20 years ago. Maki Padmore, and you see the picture here of Maki. Maki Padmore. Maki was the husband of Janet Padmore, father of Cornell, Sabrina, Manifa, and Tandy, also a person called Princess, grandfather of Nadia, Salimir, Sophian, Ikrimir, Cornelia, Zion, Zari, Navia, Emily, Nayam, and Rakia. Maki Padmore had many grandchildren, too numerous to mention. But Maki Padmore was a voice that spoke what he believed to be true, a voice that spoke up and spoke out on issues that he felt he should have dealt with. Maki's Padmore life as an activist ain't no perfect one. But indeed, he spoke it as he saw it. Sometimes with great annoyance to others. Sometimes with great annoyance to the politicians. Sometimes with great annoyance with other community leaders or activists. But he spoke it as he saw it. Yes, today we buried MacDonald Maki Padmore. May he rest in peace. And may his life and his children inspire them to do better for the future. Maki Padmore, buried today. While there at the funeral, I met my good friend, Karen Bart Alexander, who was there at the funeral, just returned from an international program. She was there. I saw many persons there, Richard Norrie, Sir Charles, Sherma, Tallman, many persons. Like I said, too numerous. I said, if my friend from America, Christine Mitchell, was there. Her daughter. I saw Raymond Austin, Desmond Austin, the pastor. I saw so many persons. And of course, his lovely wife, who was there being strong for the children and the grandchildren. Janet, my condolences once more. So TNT, the program is on. The situation is alight. Listen, let's start a good fight. The question is, I ask this question, what is right and what is wrong? Is it right if it happens under my party, or if it's wrong because it happened under your party. What is right or wrong? What is the principle that we must stand with? What is the principle that we must go with? What is the principle that we must occupy our mind with? What are the principles? Right and wrong. These are the questions. As we saw what happened over the weekend, where there were 3 fatalities in terms of accidents. 3 killed on road accidents, 4 murders. Dad, listen to this, dad and son chop up each other. You understand what's happening in this place? Dad and son chop up each other. Police kill 2. These days, police ain't bluffing. You attack them, they return in with full force. So over this weekend, we have had at least 9 deaths. Some murders, some in self-defense, and some by accident. 9 murders. My understanding is that it could be more than 9, but we leave that as it is. A weekend of tragedies. And as we see in the Newsday, deadly weekend, that's the headline. And on other papers, they have cops reject Griffith. When Boxer Pot reached, I will ask them about Griffith. I want to see Boxer Pot supporting Gary Griffith. Gary Griffith was on this program the day before Boxer Pots. And I will see if Boxer Pots will be supporting Gary Griffith, as the case may be, when he comes on the program in a short while. But ladies and gentlemen, take the accident of the 2 young men that was killed on the Valencia stretch. 2 best friends. Let us assume that it was the other gentleman who actually caused the accident, the one who's alive. I'm not saying that it was him. But if it was proven or is proven, do they do a thorough investigation as to prove as to who committed the accident? Who is at fault? Or is it just major accident, person's dead, person alive, treat them, go home, end of story? Is that the case? Is that the case? So the question I ask you today, is that the case? If it is proven that the man who is alive, who was driving the stronger vehicle that will lick up that car that they were driving on and kill them, because let's assume he was drunk, or he was driving tired and fell asleep, and he caused their death. Is it just an accident? Too many persons walk, I'm not saying that this is the case, I'm just giving you various scenarios. Too many persons walk free after persons have lost their life. I remember a person who worked for us while coming to work a morning many, many years ago was hit by a young lady who was traveling on a one-way street in the wrong direction. She had no license. She had not this, no that. And the man who gave her the opportunity to drive, apparently, he asked her, if you give me a certain job in the car, a job that have a lot of wind blowing, as the case may be, in the car, I will let you drive the car. So said, so done. She drove up a one-way street and killed the person, and that person was able to walk free. That a person was able to walk. This is not a fiction. This is real. Too many persons are being killed on the road, and some by reckless driving, some by alcoholic situation, and sometimes, listen to me carefully, and sometimes because if you're too tired, stay in the Hyatt. If you're coming to a party, stay in the Hyatt. Stay in the Radisson. Stay in the Marriott, or better yet, stay in Caribbean Tourist Villa, right there on Metro Street, with swimming pool. You can go and relax, and it's inexpensive. It is inexpensive. The rooms start from $250. So if you come to a big fete, you want this big band luncheon, you want to drive back to Valencia, or to Toco, or to Manzanilla, or to Cedras? No. Caribbean Tourist Villa. Room time from $250 TT. You can't go wrong. Put out that money and save your life, and save somebody else's life. 200, and listen, there's some people who came for, there was a big fete. What that fete was called? Tribe fete. And a group of 10 or 12 persons came from, listen, the Singhs, the Prasads, and also Narayan. A group of 10 of them. I just call a few of the names. They all stayed at Caribbean Tourist Villa, where they were safe. They went on the party, they came back home and sleep. The next day they jump in the pool, they relax themselves. I saw Mr. Narayan and his wife hugging up in the pool, and then after they left and go home, safe and sound, not tired. So if you're coming to a party or a function or a meeting from far, stay in Caribbean Tourist Villa. It's inexpensive. Rooms are for $250. They also have a 3-bedroom house right next to Caribbean Tourist Villa. You can stay right there. This is ridiculous of people being killed because people falling asleep. The man who fell asleep, when he woke up and he accident, he must be in a daze. He jumped out the car and next car kill him, hit and run. This is ridiculous. Too many persons are being killed on our roads. Don't we even care? This is the hot seat, you know. This is the hot seat. If when the guns are not barking, I tell you, the car wheels are sparking. Just too many persons being killed. Too many. Let's go for a break.
From July 24th to August 12th, emancipate yourself from high prices at Passad the Food King with the $10 madness sale on so many items like Act 2 popcorn, 3 packs for $10, Blue Waters 1 liter cran apple, lime or grape 2 bottles for $10, Budget Buster all-purpose cleaner 900 ml $10, Cafe Brazil coffee 50 grams $10, carrots 2 packs for $10, Comfort Classic or aloe vera 1 liter $10, Fruta Max 500 ml 4 for $10, Caribbean Flavors Morby 750 ml $10, Grace Tuna 2 tins for $10, iCool Juice 500 ml 3 bottles for $10. That's just a few of the unbelievable price specials at Passad the Food King. All locations: Passad the Food King, Princestown, Point Fortin, Rio Claro, New Grand, and Mayaro. Passad the Food King, Trinidad's most affordable supermarket, treating and caring for you like family.
Gospel Lighthouse Church at Mall and Trace, El Reposo Road, Sandy Grande. A place of worship, healing, deliverance, prayer for all your needs. Family, children, finances, career. Don't put it all. Get your anointing this Sunday. Call them at 773-2297 for more information and prayer. Many heal, many deliver. Be one of them. There's power in the name of Jesus.
Are you looking for a home away from home? Then the place you're looking for is Caribbean Tourist Villa, conveniently located at number 7 Methuen Street, Port of Spain, Trinidad, and fully equipped with cable TV and internet. Whether you're looking for that personal escape or it's you and friends, we're here to accommodate you in our air-conditioned rooms. So call us at 627-5423 or 624-6702 to make your booking today. And did I tell you about the pool? So come see for yourself. Caribbean Tourist Villa. It is definitely your home away from home.
Get the solution you need from Green Dot. Our TV packages offer just the right balance, giving you quality entertainment and a wide range of exciting channels. Our broadband packages are made to power all your household needs, whether you're streaming, gaming, or updating your profile. Plus, we have the lowest price TV and broadband bundle, a package that's tailored for the times. So sign up for a solution that suits your needs. Call 224-GDOT or visit gd.tt today. Green Dot, improving and simplifying lives.
Hi, I'm Stephen Reese, host of Breaking Dawn, and I'm inviting you next week, Friday, July 27th, to join me as we welcome Mr. William Monroe to our set to talk about the soca industry, soca monarch, regional tourism, and much more. Join us from 6 a.m. next week, Friday, July 27th, right here on Synergy TV.
If you're looking for the best, then come to the best. Next Gen, the Everything Store, and the Next Generation Limited. Your original one-stop school shop where you'll find all the top brand names like Faber-Castell, Pilot, Y+, Statler, Crayola, Scholar, and Elmer's, just to name a few. They've also got their very own range of school bags, proudly made and locally guaranteed. Also, check out their wide selection of shoes and ready-made school uniforms. Next Gen, the Everything Store, and the Next Generation Limited are authorized retailers for a wide range of top brand name products. And nobody beats their prices. The Next Generation Limited, ideally situated in the heart of beautiful Rio Claro, and Next Gen, the Everything Store, located in scenic Mayaro. Just call 644 or 630-BOOK. That's 644 or 630-2665. Ask for NASA or Kareem Khan. The Next Generation Limited and Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited, ready to serve you because you are an exceptional customer that deserves exceptional quality, price, and service.
Nabi's Medical Marketing, the one-stop shop for all your surgical and medical supplies. Presently specializing in pharmaceutical, medical, and home healthcare supplies. Nationwide distributors for pharmacies, private and public hospitals. Fully stocked showroom with a complete range of home healthcare products. Wheelchairs, walkers, hospital beds, and more. Sole distributors for the Cook medical range of products, including in vitro fertilization products, invasive as well as minimal invasive lines throughout the Caribbean. Currently supplies all IV solutions and dialysis products. Also available life support oxygen concentrators, nebulizers, and much more. Now exclusive at Nabi's. Our latest addition, the new 6-in-1 mini lab, which can be used professionally or in the privacy of your home. Tests include glucose, total cholesterol, cholesterol HDL, cholesterol LDL, triglycerides, and hemoglobin. These machines are life-saving. Visit our showroom at number 5 to 6 Harris Street, Curep. Telephone 645-5577 or 662-7533. Nabi's, a company with 40 years of experience in the medical field.
Chin-Sin seasoning products have been flavoring all of TNT's local cuisine since 1982. Chin-Sin introduces its No MSG line of products. Now you can use No MSG chicken seasoning, No MSG all-purpose seasoning, and No MSG poultry seasoning. Chin-Sin seasoning products are available in all leading supermarkets nationwide. Chin-Sin. Same quality, great taste.
The National Investment Fund announces the offer for sale of fixed income bonds starting from as little as $1,000 with attractive interest rates over the investment period that suits you best. An affordable investment opportunity supported by 5 of the country's best performing companies that pays income every 6 months tax-free. Don't miss out on this investment opportunity. Contact your broker and complete your application form today. This is a limited time offer until the 9th of August 2018. For a copy of the prospectus or more information, visit nif-tt.com.
TNT, welcome back. I have before me the Newsday. Trinidad and Tobago, our country needs help. On top, on page 3, deadly weekend. Neighbor kills neighbor. Listen to me. Neighbor kills neighbor.
It's looking nice.
A deadly weekend in Trinidad ended with 4 people being killed. Up to press time, it was 307 murders in this country. Listen to this now. Nicholas Narayan, 25 years of age, of Ramcharan Chase Village, was stabbed repeatedly with an ice pick by his neighbor. Hours after, he reported to the police that he was receiving death threats. The question is, did the police take any action? Could the police have saved his life? No, we're talking about mere hours. Or is it that the police went and talked to the person and the person came and stabbed him? What is the real background to this situation here? Mere hours, listen to this. Mere hours after he reported to the police, he was receiving threats on his life, or to his life, dead several times. ice pick in his chest. I go further. Tunapuna shooting. 2 dead, 1 wounded. I go even further. Body dumped under Double's shed. What's going on? What is going on? In Toronto, where that mass dotish person who went and shot people up in Toronto, Canada, murder rate, I think is under 100. I mean Toronto, which has millions of people, by the way, under 100, and only 20 by the use of firearm. What is ours? Let's go further. Bizarre hit and run. This is just page 3 of the news there, you know. Let's go even further. Police kill bandit. Are you hearing me today, TNT? Are you really hearing me today? But what is to me even worse than all of that is when I read about dad and son chop up each other. This man went and had sex with a lady, his wife, or his common law, or his girlfriend. They made a son. The son grew up. And now both of them, who came from his loins, or from his, no, I can't use that word. They're chopping up each other. Is it that the father is a wicked man to the mother? Is it that the father and son can't agree? People, check your family. If you see things aren't working out, it's better to move away. I tell men all the time, if you and the woman can't make it, boss it. Walk away. The woman ain't yours. It might hurt your heart down to your, I can't use that word. But the point is, however, walk a bloody way. Not bloody. Just walk away. Walk away, man. She's not yours. She doesn't belong to you. Yes, you may have helped her. You may have mind her. You may have given her your whole salary. Yes. You may know how she does certain things real nice. And your custom getting held very tight when you're deep in conversation with her. I know you yes, and you can't put it aside how sweet it is when you and she having conversations, of course. Don't let your mind lead you astray. But the point is, however, if there comes a time when she has another man, when she found somebody else, whether she was good or bad, walk away. Walk away. Son and father, if you and your son and you can't get along, walk away. There's no need to chop up, to kill up, to stab up. There's no need for that. Walk away. What more must I say to you, my people? And ladies, some of you as well bring men to the edge, you know. Some of you as well do things because there's physical torture, there's mental torture, and there's verbal torture or verbal abuse. We have to learn to walk away. Ladies, you also must learn to walk away. And gentlemen, if you want to walk away, oh God, let her be no man. You're going to follow her. I told you the story of this man who this woman wanted to walk away from. She didn't say walk as yet, but he figured she had the next man. And this is what this man was doing. She lived in a little poor house in San Juan. I mean, I said poor, I mean a regular poor people house. With some dogs, they would minge. The 3 dogs in the yard, they have no hair. Minge, eat it away. And then dog asleep under the little old step in the dirt. This man gone under the step in the dirt, hiding to see what man she coming home with. It was flea and tick and minge eating the tail away under there. And this man is a businessman, you know, driving a Mercedes Benz, park his Benz 2 corners down the road and come and he under a step with tick and flea biting him. When the man leave there, if you see man's skin, well, I don't know if he got minge. But if you see the man's skin, why he did that? Is it because it was so sweet? They say what's sweet in goat mouth, just sour some other part of the anatomy. The question is, why do we have to do that? Walk away. There's a next woman with another sweet discussion for you. Walk away. And they even have Venezuelans now. No, I'm not encouraging you to do anything like that. I'm saying walk away. We already have a man shortage. Look how much bread has been killed. Walk away. Live to see another day. Where's boxer pots? Where's boxer pots? Boxer pots, come. I heard that you know how to walk away. I heard you walk away 20 times already. Welcome to the hot seat.
Walk is the word.
Welcome to the hot seat. Ladies and gentlemen, we have on set right now Boxo, the great Potts, the great boxing promoter par excellence, the great community activist, and also, let me tell you, political activist. They say whichever party he supports wins power. Is that true? Then TNT, keep your eyes on Boxer Potts. Boxer Potts, welcome to the hot seat.
Welcome. Good evening to Trinidad.
I heard you couldn't resist 3 women recently. And I heard you couldn't walk away. And what happened to you, Boxer?
Harvey boy, I saw these young ladies stranded with a broken down car with about 5 other colleagues around them. And they were struggling with this broken down car. So I got into the car and drove out the car out of the tight spot to assist the young people. Assisted them with the broken down car, and I left my phone in the person's car. When I started assisting them, the distance between pushing the car...
Let me drink some water for this. Go ahead.
The distance between pushing the car and getting in the car to help them could have been about 20 yards. So my phone was in my hand when I started. To make a long story short, I leave my phone in the person's car, and the person drove off with my car. I was able to get the person on their phone.
Drove with your car or your phone?
Drove off with my phone. I was able to get the person on their phone, and I said, listen, you have my phone in the car. The person said, well, I'm driving now and I can't see. I said, all right, when you get home, I'm busy. But I'm not seeing the phone. So, I said, but when you get home, take your time. When you get home, you'll see the phone in the car. I'll make arrangement, I'll come and pick it up. When the person got home, I call. You have no phone in the car? I said, go down in the car and look, I'm calling you from one phone, I'm calling my phone from the other line. Person said they went to the car. I don't know if they went to the car, but up to now, this person have my phone. I know who you are. You know who you are. We know who you are. The law, the police, and the agents, the legal agents know who you are. You will be visited. You will be visited. If you know you have, I know you have the phone. Please call. Please call, or you can come and drop the phone at this station, this TV station, please, or at the St. Clair police station. I made a report to the St. Clair police station about the phone, and the St. Clair police station gave me some advice. I'm about to go to the cyber unit tomorrow to give them a proper statement. And the cyber unit, I hope I can get back my phone as quick as the minister's son. I do hope that my matter would be handled expeditiously as a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago, just as the minister's son situation was handled. You know, enough said about that, because I would be on every media station. Your name, your picture, your car number, your colleagues and their name will be all over this country. You all would not be able to turn. So unless you bring back my phone, I'm going to make sure wherever you work, in your workplace, we're going to be there. In your home, we're going to be there. You're going to be plastered all over the media in Trinidad and Tobago for a single phone, a S7 Samsung. Right?
Wow.
And these are young people that I stop to help. What if, you see what I'm saying? You stop to help people, and this is what happened. You talk about an accident, you talk about people getting killed, you talk about community, what is happening in the community. And you're not, Harvey, you're kind of unfair too, you know. Yeah, I find you kind of unfair.
What kind of talk is that?
You're calling on the people to behave themselves. You, Harvey Borris, you're calling on the citizens to act in a humane manner, but you're not calling
Listen, I want you to know this. Go for a break. Go for a break. Let me talk.
Bright Ideas has the largest array of practical and finishing items for the home under one roof. From the most sophisticated selection of exotic flowers in the country to amazing chandeliers, lighting and wall fixtures. Bright Ideas caters for every room in the house with unique items that you'll find nowhere else. So you can fix up your home, complete that special look and be the envy of all. With household appliances, draperies, beddings, kitchen and dining room items, outdoor furnishings, TV, electronics, and so much more. Bright Ideas, Marabella, Princestown, Rio Claro, Point Fortin, and Gulf City. Getting married? Then inquire about their bridal registry or visit them today for that special gift item. For the holidays and for every day, there is a Bright Idea just waiting for you. Bright Ideas with 5 great locations and convenient opening hours to serve you. Visit them today at Marabella, Princestown, Rio Claro, Point Fortin, and the Gulf City.
Ho, ho, ho! Murray!
Wait a minute. It's not Christmas.
Oh, yes, it is. It's Christmas in July at Value Optical. And we're gifting huge savings with BOGO. Purchase a pair of spectacles in July and get 50% off a second pair. Now Santa can spend more time on the beach. See in store for full details. Ho, ho, ho! Value Optical. Caring for your eyes.
This is the Regal range of baking and cooking products. Regal became a household name in the 1960s with icing sugar, which still is the market leader more than a half of a century later, expanding to custard powder, baking powder, cornmeal, popcorn, rolled and quick oats, peas and beans. Regal continues to make cooking and baking more fun for everyone. With the #1 roti mix in the nation, we continue to expand our product range to meet consumers' needs. Regal products for superb flavor, excellent quality and affordable prices. Available at all leading supermarkets across Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean.
Are you looking for a home away from home? Then the place you're looking for is Caribbean Tourist Villa, conveniently located at #7 Methuen Street, Port of Spain, Trinidad, and fully equipped with cable TV and internet. Whether you're looking for that personal escape or it's you and friends, we're here to accommodate you in our air-conditioned rooms. So call us at 627-5423 or 624-6702 to make your booking today. And did I tell you about the pool? So come see for yourself. Caribbean Tourist Villa. It is definitely your home away from home.
Welcome back. Boxer, how you mean unfair?
Harvey Borris, with your party politics.
What
with
party
your party politic
How
himself.
party politics got in that?
You are talking about a social problem. You are talking about a community problem. You are talking about this problem and you are not speaking to the people who are in charge of these entities, which is community-oriented, and social-oriented. You are speaking...
Boxer Potts, you're on national TV, you talk to them.
Well...
You talk to them.
If it is that we have in all of this, we having a crime problem, but you're not talking to the Minister of National Security.
Talk to them.
You're having a social problem. They're not doing nothing about it. All we hearing is, it ain't have no money. So we hire you. You come to us. You beg us, you beseech us, you coerce us, you ask us to give you this job. All of you, the Parliament, the Cabinet, the PNM Cabinet of Trinidad and Tobago, and all we hearing for almost 2.5 years now is it ain't no money the former government thief. It ain't no money the former government thief. But you spent over $200 and something billion in your last 2 fiscal budget. And now you're coming to tell us, and let me just touch on my boxer a little bit. Sheldon Lawrence, who is eligible for elite or grant funding. At your Ministry of Sports, you have given the Ministry of Sports no budget, but you send this young lady by Minister Shamfa Kojo in the Ministry of Sports to get costs from the national athletes. We hear athletes had to borrow money from a moneylender to go and represent the country. That is the Sambo people. We hear people had to raise funding to get money. But you talking about it have no money no money to give to the Ministry of Sports. But you're building a white elephant in Bagatelle that costs $360-something million. The last time I checked, when I was in office, the maintenance of the stadiums around the country is over $88 million a year. You're building another stadium, and the income is $8 million. When you do the income and the expenditure, who are you fooling? $10 million to put some paint on White York Stadium in Tobago. $17 million to throw some water on the concrete in the Brian Lara Stadium. But you're telling us you don't have money for the athletes. But you want to build stadiums, you want to build like white elephants for no athletes to perform in. You come like Cecil, you come like the Amateur Association, who getting a budget to develop boxing and the boxing stock dwindling. That is just to talk about the boxing, Harvey. But you know we have more things to talk about because you come here with your politicking self. After all, you don't get a beating in Barataria. The people send a message to all you that they're fed up all your type of politics. Because here what it is going on. Murders, mayhem, people dying on the road, accidents, people shooting people, socially displaced. The father had no work, the son had no work, the little girl frustrated. The fella, the jail horn, the man kill she. People need sustenance. And when they see you driving in your tinted car, in your fancy Prados, and you're blinging and your chest up, and your glass up, and you can't talk to we. But when come election time, you can wipe down the glass to come and ask you for we vote. The people send a message to all you.
All of the MPs driving with the tinted Prados, all of them?
Yes, all.
All of them?
Yes, but they had those before who used to wind it down a little bit and mash somebody's foot from now and then. They had those. Who used to drive it down and drive over somebody's foot every now and then and pay the people and never driving over the foot.
Are you a stranger to the truth?
Oh,
people used to complain.
Are you economical with the truth?
No.
You know economics good, you know.
I'm free with the truth. But the point I'm saying to you is, my brother, at the end of the day, look at what's happening in our country. The government yes, I agree 100%. I would never sit here.
Socially displaced.
But I'm saying the government have a responsibility.
Community destroying.
The government just launched
Who is the Minister of Community Development?
A new crime initiative.
Who is your Minister of Community Development?
Of course, the wonderful Ms. Dolly.
Ms. Dolly Gatsby?
Dolly.
I believe she's trying.
Dolly.
Dolly Gatsby or Gatsby Dolly. I believe she's trying, but her hands are tied. She get a job and you handcuff her to the chair without a budget. You handcuff Minister Kojo without a budget. Daryl Smith had a budget and he was paying off people for all sorts of different things. And there are more cases to come.
So what was Daryl Smith paying off people for? You come and bouncing your gum, saying things that you know nothing about. What was
Daryl Smith was using the $150,000 that was used for the sexual harassment settlement could have been given to an athlete, and that young lady could have kept her job if Daryl Smith could have kept his hands in his pants or behind his back or in his pocket.
Keep his hands in his pants?
Yes, in his pocket.
Oh, pocket?
Pocket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he could have kept his hands in his pocket and allowed the young lady to do her job. But that is money that could have gone to an athlete. There are athletes right now who didn't get the elite funding for the last 2 years. And in the top, you know there's a policy at the ministry. If you're in the top 40 in your discipline, you're eligible for either grant funding or elite funding. One of them, right? Look how much athletes you have in Toronto going in the top 40 and nobody ain't getting no money. But the contractors in the Bagatelle Stadium getting their salary every weekend. And they're getting paid for building the stadium. Who is going to perform in that Bagatelle Stadium? Who is going to perform in the stadium when you have no athletes to perform? The athletes are disenfranchised. They feel disenfranchised.
Isn't the stadium there to help people to start training so they can...
But you have the national stadium right up the road.
But that's Diego Martin. I heard your government, when they were in power, I heard them saying, look at Diego Martin, there's no facilities in Diego Martin, and so long they have no certain
there's a swimming pool down there and a ground down there. How many people have in Diego Martin? Put a shuttle, put proper transportation system to and from the stadium, and the people of Diego Martin could be well served.
Boxer, are you putting country first or are you putting party first?
I put in people first.
That's what I want.
I put in people first.
No,
what about party? I would have said that. Listen, and this is for governments across the board.
All right, good.
Right?
Good.
But it is being built under your government, and you're telling us, tighten we belt.
Under my government?
Under your
government.
All
government is my government.
Under your party.
I am not like you, sir. I give all government respect because they are my government. Kamala Pasabi was my prime minister. When I meet her, we will hug and greet and say hello to each other. She was my prime minister.
Harvey, are you a PNM or are you a other?
No, sir. There's no two ways about that. I'm a supporter of the People's National Movement.
Your government is now in power. Your government came to the nation.
All are my government. That's my political party.
Your political party came to the nation. They say the people thief. They say they're doing this. They say they squander. They say they do this. They say they do that. And as you get in office, you start to do the same thing.
Did they thief? Did the last government thief?
I don't know that anybody thief because...
Do you think they thief? They stole?
I don't... until I see somebody arrested and charged, I say no. Because nobody are arrested, nobody not charged, nobody... Whoever thief and get arrested and charged and found guilty, them thief. Until such time, I am not at liberty to say who thief. But your party, your politicians, your present ministers who are in government right now, they must up and down platform saying who thief, who ain't thief, who they go jail, who they go lock up when they get in office, and it look like they're going to lock up themselves. If they spend another 2 years doing what they're doing, a lot of them go to lock up themselves.
Oh, so,
I support Gary Griffith.
So are you saying that the present government thieving? You just say you have no proof of about 5 years of less thieving, but you know who thieving?
One discussion run into there. I said they were on platform saying your present government saying this one thief, that one thief, they go lock up this one, they go get this one arrested, they go charge this one have a mall here, this one have a house here, this one, look at this one, look at how much car this one. They were talking about that. They were talking about that. Now they are in office. I'm not hearing them talking about themselves, onto themselves, deal with themselves and fix themselves. I'm not hearing that discussion. But the people talking about it, the ground spoke about it, and they spoke. They sent a message. And you have more messages to get up the East-West corridor. If you don't tighten your belt, you, Mr. Ministers, you, Mr. Government, if you don't tighten your belt and tell people to tighten their belt and expect yours to remain loose, the people will send you a tighten belt message. You get one already. And there are many more to come if you continue with that style of governance. So understand what I'm telling you. Now you could come with your pushback. Let me hear you.
Let me say this to you, my brother. Yes, I agree with you. Based on what was said in the platform, persons should have been arrested by now. I agree with that 100%. Because I go to the parliament, and all of my friends, and I hear those who were, that it was alleged against, saying, listen, if you have the evidence, arrest somebody.
Bring it.
Bring it. And the big and bold, bring it. Bring it. And I'm saying, my gosh, but the opposition then spoke so bravely, or brave with respect to the corruption, and now they tell you bring it and nothing is coming. So I'm saying to you, sir, I agree with you that by now persons should have been arrested, but I'm saying it's not too late.
But
it's not too late.
You asked me a question just now, and I find it's a bit of an unfair question.
Oh, what is this?
You asked me if I believe the former government thief. And let me ask you about the same question. Do you believe that the government before and the government before and the government before thief?
I believe, and I sincerely.
Because most of them government you talking about was in power, is your party. So go ahead and answer the question.
And remember, at those days, you were a member of that same party. All right?
Yes.
Yes? You're talking like
no, but go ahead and answer the question. We're talking about
biggest PNM. As a matter of fact,
but we're talking about who
you go back in the days of John O'Halloran because you was a right for John O'Halloran.
So don't change the conversation.
All right,
we're talking about thief. But whether I was in the PNM or not, and yes, I was in the PNM. Yes, I was in the PNM, and
because you get promises.
No, I was lied to.
Oh, you're lied to.
Not promises. You promise me and you deliver is one thing, but when you lie to me and you play me games, and you mama guy me, and you give me cool your mouth and feel as stupid, well then, the groundswell of people...
It is unfortunate that a lot of politicians feel that people on the ground are stupid.
The groundswell of people...
Talk you anyhow, and they get cool your mouth, and they just feel as like you know...
Well, when you give me cool your mouth, you, Mr. Politician, the groundswell of people I have behind me, who is listening to me, will treat you like this. They will say, we put you in office, and we will remove you. So when you get in office, and you know, some of little stoops, like one of your ministers, some does give you your mouth, some does undermine you, some does set you up with your program, some does come to fire you, some does some does run in the parliament, like Darrell Smith went in the parliament and said, the former special advisor sat in the boxing board for 5 years and did nothing, a lofty salary. That's not going to happen under my much. Well, Darrell Smith, may I tell you, I understand you went St. Mary, so I know you could read. But I know you did not read my administrative report. You still owe me an apology for making that statement in the parliament. Because if you read my administrative report, you will go back to that parliament and apologize for what you said. You, Mr. Darrell Smith. But do we have another topic to talk about?
Live sport.
Live sport?
That corrupt situation, live sport. That people, and you know, you listen.
Have you want to go down that live sport road?
You of all persons said that person from the live sport threatened your life. You said people from the live sport threatened your life, and now you're talking as though the last administration on that sports was so good and perfect.
You know, you have a genius minister. Darrell Smith was a genius when he got into office, you know. He came in on a live sport ticket. He removed the Ministry of Sports from live sport to dead sport to sex sport. You understand? So you have live sport,
what is
then
sex?
dead sport,
There's nothing called sex sport.
Well, you had some sexual settlements with the budget at the Ministry of Sport. So we need to understand that.
Sex sport?
Sex sport. That is a new sport.
Let's go for a break.
Hi, I'm Stephen Reese, host of Breaking Dawn, and I'm inviting you next week, Friday, July 27th, to join me as we welcome Mr. William Monroe to our set to talk about the soca industry, soca monarch, regional tourism, and much more. Join us from 6 a.m. next week, Friday, July 27th, right here on Synergy TV.
Karaoke enthusiasts, it's that time again. Ranch Setters, Truckster Bar, and Anistat Promotion present Your Voice. Your Voice, the biggest karaoke competition for the summer with $10,000 first prize up for grabs. Registration dates July 5th, 6th, 9th, and 10th with 7 weeks to battle for the prestigious title of Karaoke Champion. Competition begins on July 14th at various karaoke venues in Trinidad with the grand finals at the Truckster Bar, Amazon Road in Wallerfield. To register, call 773-5047 or check out Your Voice on Synergy via Facebook, whether group or individual. Come rep your bar or KDJ in the karaoke competition of a lifetime. Your Voice, Your Voice. Let's get ready to sing. And is that?
Bright Ideas has the largest array of practical and finishing items for the home under one roof. From the most sophisticated selection of exotic flowers in the country to amazing chandeliers, lighting, and wall fixtures. Bright Ideas caters for every room in the house with unique items that you'll find nowhere else. So you can fix up your home, complete that special look, and be the envy of all. With household appliances, draperies, beddings, kitchen and dining room items, outdoor furnishings, TV, electronics, and so much more. Bright Ideas, Marabella, Princestown, Rio Claro, Point Fortin, and Gulf City. Getting married? Then inquire about their bridal registry or visit them today for that special gift item. For the holidays and for every day, there is a Bright Idea just waiting for you. Bright Ideas with 5 great locations and convenient opening hours to serve you. Visit them today at Marabella, Princestown, Rio Claro, Point Fortin, and the Gulf City.
Ho, ho, ho! Murray! Wait a minute. It's not Christmas.
Oh, yes, it is. It's Christmas in July at Value Optical. And we're gifting huge savings with BOGO. Purchase a pair of spectacles in July and get 50% off a second pair. Now Santa can spend more time on the beach. See in store for full details. Ho, ho, ho! Value Optical. Caring for your eyes.
This is the Regal range of baking and cooking products. Regal became a household name in the 1960s with icing sugar, which still is the market leader more than a half of a century later, expanding to custard powder, baking powder, cornmeal, popcorn, rolled and quick oats, peas and beans. Regal continues to make cooking and baking more fun for everyone. With the #1 roti mix in the nation, we continue to expand our product range to meet consumers' needs. Regal products for superb flavor, excellent quality, and affordable prices. Available at all leading supermarkets across Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean.
you looking for a home away from home? Then the place you're looking for is Caribbean Tourist Villa, conveniently located at number 7 Methuen Street, Port of Spain, Trinidad, and fully equipped with cable TV and internet. Whether you're looking for that personal escape or it's you and friends, we're here to accommodate you in our air-conditioned rooms. So call us at 627-5423 or 624-6702 to make your booking today. And did I tell you about the pool? So come see for yourself. Caribbean Tourist Villa. It is definitely your home away from home.
But you want to be, what kind of talk is that? Listen, apologize.
Harvey.
I don't hear nothing. Apologize.
Harvey, my apology to the viewers and your station and to everyone. My apology. But Harvey, may I say that sporting funds was used for a sexual harassment settlement. That money could have gone to at least some athlete in this country, such as Sheldon Lawrence, who is now ranked number 18th in the world by the great WBC and is struggling in the vineyard to get funding to train. The poor boy have to work 2 shifts, morning and night, to sustain his family when he should really be out there training. And all we ask for, I'm not asking for money to promote him. I'm not asking the government for money, because they say Boxer Potts is now a UNC and nothing for he. It looked like, for instance, like Mackie Padmore, who used to agitate for both parties. And I'm ashamed of you politicians today. Not one politician showed up at that man's funeral. I wonder when I dead what will happen. I just go in and ask God to give me permission to get up and give them, some of them are coughing them out and go back and dead. I go in and ask for that permission.
So you want to dead, get up and cough?
And cough them in the mouth and go back and dead. I want to stay dead. But listen, you know, Harvey, it really sad, because here what happened. This present regime believe that if you're not supporting them, you're to starve to death. Whether you're a professional, you're unprofessional, you're a supporter, you're not, as long as you're not in their inner circle, you have to starve.
You mean even supporters and activists?
Their own supporters and activists must starve to death.
Their own supporters and activists?
What about those who are not their own? Well, you have to dead one time. But they will kill you slowly if you are their activists. They will starve you slowly. Like if you had to drink 2 bottles of water a day, you could get a bottle by the way. If you had to get 2 sandwiches or a sandwich and a lunch, you have to get half a loaf. And this is how they're treating you. So they're making sure that they break you into subservience so that you cannot be so empowered to rival them. And that's the model and the philosophy of this present regime.
Yes. Boxer Potts. Yeah. You joined the UNC before. And they lied to you. Hold on.
I joined the UNC who?
Before, and they lied to you.
Before?
Some time ago, they lied to you.
No, I joined the UNC once.
All right, so you're still at UNC?
I joined the UNC
I thought after you came back to PNM and then go back to UNC.
No, I didn't come back to no PNM. Who said I come back to PNM? If I come back to the PNM, they might have half-starved me. If I was back in the PNM and I helped them, I stayed out of the last election. But if I was in the last election and I helped the PNM, they would have half-starved me.
But even if UNC lied to you, why they wouldn't lie to you again? Why they wouldn't lie to you again? Face the facts, Boxo. You're better off. You're better off in the MSJ.
They didn't lie to me. Someone lied on me.
Oh, someone lied on you?
On you.
And then they busted
And then somebody believed the lie.
And then somebody busted
without doing
evidence.
The conflict resolution, without resolving the conflict. As most politicians are like that. All politicians I know, they see with their ears. They see with their ears. All of them, and this is why their shelf lives are so short. Because when they see with their ears, there's listen to lies, and there's act upon lies, and then when they catch themselves, I said it before here, and I'm saying it again, the lights that you need to shine for you tomorrow, you politicians out it today. Just like how the PNM out them lights in Batara and it didn't shine for them, and they out the lights going up the East-West corridor, it ain't no lights, and it ain't go shine for them, because they lie to the people. And now the people go in and tell them, well, here what happened. You don't lie to we, you don't put we in darkness, you horn we, you leave we, you starve we. So here what happened. Here is the message. no vote for you.
The PNM horn their supporters in the East West
Yes,
Corridor.
yes.
Who they horn them with? Who they horn them with?
The 1%. The 1%.
So
but how you going to ask that question?
Listen.
Go for a break again.
No, I ain't go for a break now. Open the lines.
Open the lines. I was going for a break. Every time I get hot, you just go for a break. Yeah? But this is the hot seat. It's as though that is the hot seat.
No. Open the lines. As the case may be.
Because this seat I find it cold.
If the UNC lied here and you find PM so bad, why don't you join?
I didn't say they lied to me. I said
the COP have an integrity situation.
Someone lied on me. Who have an integrity?
The COP the COP have a thing now where you sign something to ensure that you will abide by certain levels of integrity. Caller, welcome. Hold on, Boxo. Caller, welcome.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon to you.
Yes, I agree with everything Mr. Ford said. Everything. Because you know why? This country is full of money, but the money is only for one set of people, right? People suffering in this country. I know people, the children pass common entrance. They don't have money for books. They don't have money for uniform. You think this government will give the poor African children a grant, you know? So I agree with everything. They don't care. They don't care about the poor people. I agree with everything that he said. Mr. Borris, you have to face reality. You have to face reality.
My lady, thank you very much.
Okay?
I hear you. Thank you. I hear you. Thank you. I hear you. Thank you. Thank you very much for your call. Thank you indeed.
The people are suffering.
So every line is lit.
School program is closing down.
10 lines we have lit up right now. Caller, welcome. Welcome, caller.
I love my country.
Keep it love alive.
Mr. Harvey?
Yes?
You're one in a million.
Thank
Mr. Potts, wonderful to see you again. I saw you on the TV with one of your winning boxers. My heart went out to you when you said the boxer had to work 2 shifts in order to sustain, etc., etc. That shouldn't be. But I want to tell you something. You are with the UNC. I was with the UNC. And I am sorry to say, I got crumbs when they won. I didn't even get crumbs.
Hello? Hello? We lost her?
She hung up.
No, she said she didn't even get crumbs. And she was a member of the UNC.
She was a
Caller,
member of the
welcome.
UNC.
Hello.
They call it Palat.
Yeah. Hello, welcome.
Yes, Mr. Borris.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Yes, sir. I want to commend Mr. Harvey, this fellow Boxer Potts. I want to commend him. He's speaking from the depths of his heart. And Boxer Potts, you can't step a good man down. All you are talking is the truth and the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Boxer, one of your supporters call.
Three.
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 Caller, welcome.
Three. Call it like it is.
Caller, welcome.
Good evening, Mr. Pod. Mr. Harvey, I called to let you know that the audio is poor in my area. Hardly hearing you all. 1 minute I'm hearing you, 1 minute I'm not hearing you.
The audio?
Microwave.
All right.
Yeah, the audio is poor.
All right. The engineer is here. Engineer, are you hearing? Thank you very much, my dear. Thank you very much for your call. And is this Miss Pinal? Oh, she's off. Yeah, so therefore I think it's in the Pinal area, so we got the caller, welcome.
Hello?
Hello, welcome.
Hello?
Hello, welcome.
Yeah. Calling from Tobago.
Go ahead, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, hello?
Yes, we are listening. Go ahead.
Yeah. I agree about Phil Potts. One of you in a PNM, they stab it to death. Calling from Tobago. Same thing happening in Tobago. You have to vote PNM to stay alive. If you're not a PNM, you're dead.
And Mr. Tobago, it is a shame that the first world champion, boxing world champion, this country about, is one from Tobago, Claude Noel. Yeah, we have a Claude Noel highway in Tobago, and yet this government, the Prime Minister is a Tobagonian, the Minister of Sports is a Tobagonian, the Permanent Secretary is a Tobagonian, the head honcho in boxing is Boxer Potts is a Tobagonian, and yet there is no Tobagonian on the boxing board to represent Tobago's interests, and there is no boxing going on in Tobago. What is happening with Tobago boxing? Well, then if you don't want boxing in Tobago, change the name of the Claude Noel Highway. Change it. Mr. Rowley, put someone on the boxing board to represent Tobago's interests.
All right, caller, welcome.
Good afternoon, Mr. Borris.
Good afternoon to you, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Borris.
Good afternoon, sir. Are you hearing us? Listen on your phone. Good afternoon to you, sir. Hello?
You lost him next.
Hello, welcome. Next caller, welcome. What is going on? What is going on with those phones out there? Caller, welcome. Caller? Are you hearing us? There seems to be something happening. Boxer Potts, the frank reality is simply this. We mustn't let our political difference. Caller, welcome.
Hello?
Welcome.
Mr. Borris?
Yes, sir.
I agree with Boxer Potts 100%. I agree with that man 100%. All right? The day you and your PNM...
No. Take him off. This is not about accusing me. You don't know what Boxer Potts and my discussion. Listen, we are not here to pull on each other's character. We're not about that. That is UNC traits. We don't do that here. Caller, welcome.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, well, quite good.
I would like Mr. Boxer Sport to elaborate more on Claude Noel and come back and talk about Claude Noel life from the beginning until right now. Claude Noel is I think he's partially blind, but I'd like him to elaborate and give us history on Claude Noel. Then he'll know who Claude Noel is. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your call.
I know that Claude Noel had a checkered career in the early days. He made YTC. He learned to box in YTC. He came out. He made his country proud by being the first ever world champion. Then he had his issues after he was a world champion and he retired from boxing. And then when I got into office, I asked the then Minister Arnold Roberts to approve a $5,000 a month grant for Claude Noel so that it could help him. It could help sustain him in his old age and help him with his medication and stuff. And that document was signed off on. It was signed off by both Minister Roberts and Permanent Secretary Ashwin Crean. And to date, it is my understanding that Claude Noel never received a cent from that grant. Up to now.
Caller, welcome.
And that was signed off on.
Caller,
so that would answer your question.
Oh, we lost the call. But the point is, however, caller, welcome.
Hello?
Hello, welcome.
Hello?
Yes, we are hearing you. Go ahead.
I think you should go up for the Prime Minister. I would vote for you. Honestly.
Thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much for your support.
Did you go up for Prime Minister?
That's what the lady is saying.
Yeah. I think you'll make a good Prime Minister.
Caller, welcome. We lost that call? All right. Keep the call. Caller, welcome. Every line is lit. Caller, welcome.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, sir.
Good afternoon, Mr. Harvey and Mr. Boxell.
Afternoon.
Mr. Boxell, you see that you go in hot seat, you cool it. Well spoken, well spoken. 5 years that previous government gets, and everybody was smiling. You understand? Smiling. The people are small
I call you hot seat.
And some person said they couldn't scrum. That scrum, oh God, it's the best we ever had in years.
Crumbs, we had to change the BNM name to Crumbs for Poor People Party then.
Caller, welcome. I'm not listening to Boxer Potts. Caller, welcome. We have lost the call?
Yes, so we was talking about and you know, it's real sad to know that Tobago, when I was in office and I went to Tobago and I went up to Palatovia and them places, quite up Speyside.
Palatovia?
Yeah.
You know,
Speyside and all them places, quite up in the back up there.
Yeah.
And they have so many good young aspiring athletes up there who you could really tap into. And I urge Minister Kojo to go up into those areas and you know, touch the ground and talk to them young people and see how you could best assist them through social development, community development and sports. Because like I said that before here, the organs of sports and the organs of governance must function just like the organs in the body simultaneously to get the body working properly. But then when the ends and the beginnings don't know each other and everybody working by whoops and vaps and one holding on to the budget and straining the other one, then you have chaos in your government. So Dr. Rowley, I urge you to get your government together and work for the people.
Caller, hold up, Boxer, hold on right up. Caller, welcome. Can we cut off the callers all the time? Caller, welcome. Caller, welcome.
Good evening, Harvey.
Good evening.
And good evening, Mr. Potts.
Good evening.
This sound like Kim Cole?
Yes, Kim Cole, Cold Fruit.
Welcome.
If it's not life sport, it's dead sport and it's sex sport. I reiterating that. But what I don't understand with the two of you, I love the both of you equally. Yeah? Harvey, you are a man of integrity. You know that. For you to sit down there and say that this present government not thieving, you have to be wicked.
I never said that, Kim.
Well, for you to not even want to admit that this government thieving blatantly. And Boxo, you know, and the whole of Trinidad know, between 2010 and 2015, that government, the People's Partnership, real thief, they over thief. And they take all the money and send it down Central and South Trinidad, starve the East-West corridor for resources. So, I mean, this evening, only talk the truth now, man.
I want Kim to stay on the line.
Kim, hold on. Kim, hold on.
Kim, you stay on the line.
Kim, hold on. Kim was an UNC candidate. And hear what Kim is saying?
I want Kim to stay on the line. Listen.
Are you defending that?
No, well, hear what I'm saying to you. The neglected areas under the PNM from 1956 come forward, the Southland was neglected.
What?
So much so. Hold on. All these inaccessible lands, all the bad bridges, all the broken down bridges. The UNC government worked and connected back all the lands in Trinidad and Tobago. Yes, they spend money down south. They may have spent more than they spend on the East-West corridor. But the East-West corridor, a lot of money spent on the East-West corridor in the former regimes. So the East-West corridor.
Boxo and the UNC was saying that they neglect Lavantel.
They spend money on the whole country.
No, they spend money on Lavantel.
But
they spend money on Lavantel, Boxo.
They spend money. Put a question. No, you won't like it. Did the PNM tell the dead constituency? Did the PNM spend any money on Lavantel? Do the PNM spend money on Lavantel?
Money? We give her time. Kim Cole, go ahead.
And this is the reason why the UNC or the People's Partnership lost the East-West corridor in the 2015 elections. You know, they talk about and they come and try to puppy show people, especially black people again. I look at it. Yes, Harvey, you mentioned that I wear a UNC shirt.
Black right now.
Hold on. Give her the chance. Go ahead.
Yes, I wear a UNC shirt, but I also wore a Black Walker shirt. For me, it's all about service. You understand? Whoever is doing for people and whoever is fair, I will support. Now, what I will also say is that under the UNC, things was much easier in the country, right?
Much better.
This is not something much better in the country. A lot of people on the ground articulate that position. But the both parties thieving, both parties thief ridiculously. The difference is under the UNC, they thief, but things was easier. Now you have this PNM government and they're squeezing people, they're punishing people unnecessarily.
The thieving with the 1%, that way you're saying, Kim?
I don't know who they're thieving for, but I know they're thieving.
A little bit, with a little handful of people. But that is the norm how they just behave. Because they take black people for granted. That they believe that the black people is to wear red jersey and wave balize and don't get no money.
Boxer Potts, you know I'm a chairman. Kim could bear this out. I'm a chairman, we stand for justice. We have been operating 23 years. Boxer Potts have never gotten a cent from any political party, any government, not in terms of keeping the, hold on a second, because the Stand for Justice help real people. I've never gotten a cent from the Syrian community, from the Indian community, from the Afro community in terms of funding. Why is it that organizations such as mine and such as other organizations, why is it that these NGOs that do such fantastic work, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad that Brain Chance got something for his organization. Why is it that we do such good work and nobody seems to care? Why is that, Boxer Potts? And I will ask him the same question.
And let me answer, let me say this.
Kim, come on the hot seat tomorrow.
You know what? Leslie Stewart is a former world champion in this country. Former world champion, the second world champion we had. And I don't know if Giselle Salandi was alive today, what they would have done to her. Leslie Stewart came back here and he said to Darrell Smith, the dishonorable Darrell Smith, that he can make a contribution to this country by way of imparting some of his boxing skills to the nation children. Give him the chance, give him a job, give him a program, give him something to earn. You know what, that man, today, Darrell danced that man for over a year. Up to today, they didn't give him a job. Up to today, they didn't give him a program to run. Up till today. But $360-something thousand for a white elephant going up in Bagatelle. All right? $10 million to put some paint on the Light York Stadium in Tobago. $17 million to spray some water on the ground in the Brian Lara Stadium, and the place still rusty and dirty. But you're coming to tell me that you cannot give your national heroes, you cannot recognize them, you cannot give them a chance to pass on the knowledge to the youth. You're shutting down all Boxer Pots programs.
All right, we gotta go. Kim, are you still there?
Okay.
Yes,
Kim, come again.
Kim, we have to close up now. Give us your comment, Kim.
Man, I had so much to talk about. I wanted to talk about the racism and the nepotism and all that kind of thing. But
we support Gary Griffith.
Yes, I support Gary Griffith. 1000%.
Kim, can you come in tomorrow?
I will try.
I don't try, Kim. I want you to be here tomorrow.
I will try.
Because you have plenty to talk about. Let me come and talk it plain. This is the hot season, you know. We ain't afraid nothing, you know.
Well, things was better under the former government.
You're lying.
Yes, I agree.
It was better the people saying that on the ground.
In the sense that
that's
they
what
were
the people
much
saying on the
more.
ground.
No, they say that. But then why they vote against the PNM?
People saying that they were thieving much more.
Bartara send the message.
People saying that they were thieving much more.
Well, Bartara lie then.
And more was coming out on the ground.
Ask your Bartara lie. The electorate lie.
Kim,
they say things was better under the former government.
Until tomorrow at 4:30, I will probably have Boxer Pots and Kim back here. You understand what I'm saying? Tomorrow. Until then, people, do the right thing. Kim, thank you very much for calling. Boxer, thank you for being here. Until tomorrow, TNT, put your country first over the party, and let's love each other irrespective of race, religion, or creed. TNT, I love my country. Tomorrow at 4:30, don't miss this program. The hot seat are gone.
We wanted to big onion on the boxing board. Over now.